What's up, everybody? It is Craig in a slightly different view of the collection room, I suppose. Um, this is me, and I still have a Christmas shirt on. Truth be told, I'm opening this December 26th in the morning, just hanging out, family stuff yesterday. But I have, ta-da! I got two big boxes to open. Truthfully told, I have a third, but one of them doesn't get open until Sunday, which is my birthday. You can wish me happy birthday in the comments if you like. I know kind of what's in the boxes, and here's the fun part. My sister and I always kind of give each other stuff to, hey, pick stuff for me, I pick for Christmas, etc. But I decided to make it, I wanted to have a little bit of surprise this year, so I sent her 7 different masks from Death Studios. And I said, hey, just, pick one for Christmas. That'd be awesome. I appreciate it. Knowing she might pick one for the birthday too, but either way, that's two cool masks. She actually wound up picking up at 3 total. So I know the list that she chose from. And I went through Death Studios. I picked some I think are cool. So a couple I've been wanting for a while, but I didn't want to just say, get that one. So we're going to see. I'm going to be telling you the ones that I had on the list. I had, and this is the one I definitely hope, now that I look at the list, there's definitely a few I wish definitely are there. But we had Cutter, we had Shriek. Shriek is one that I hope is there. We had Iron Man, and Were Rabbit. The last 3, there's 3 I really would like, but I also have Heavy Metal in there. And at the moment, I can't remember the other 2, but that's fine. Maybe it's one of these, so we'll find out together. So you're not going to see me. I'm just ripping off the paper. I don't know. You can see I have masks in another part of the room too. That's another reason I was trying to give a different angle to the collection. The Dust Till Dawn mask is badass. You also have, I love that Distortions mask of the month. So cool. Like I said, this love of mask collecting that I've really only developed over the past couple of years. I did own masks prior to that, but it wasn't, I was more focused on autographs and things like that. And now the reality is I haven't really bought an autographed item in a while, and I sold all my autographed Funko Pops. So, things evolve. I do like the way masks display a lot. So let's see which is number 1 in the box. Okay. I recognize this one immediately. This is not one of the 3, but it definitely is one I've always wanted. So it's not one of the 3 I mentioned as like, I wish those would be a 3. I'm actually very happy with this one. And I will show you what it is in a second, because I realize that this camera is cutting off everything below my neck. But let's do that a little bit, I guess. Can we? Did I just do something bad? There we go. Okay, we have Heavy Metal. This is an awesome looking mask. My boy Stephen Park Craptacular has it. Like, the Death Studios does such amazing work, and the prices that he has are still incredibly reasonable. And look at the thickness there. That's one of the things I've come to learn. Durability, it's bad, like I said. So for the price you pay, and for what it looks like, the quality it is, I don't know. I personally think, and again, I have looked at a lot of mask sites and things like that, but I think Death Studios is definitely the single best one as far as a direct mask maker goes. But that is Heavy Metal. Now we'll see which is here. Is it one of the 2 I can't remember? Because if it's one of those, that might mean it's not one that, maybe we don't get that one. But we'll see. But the reality is I have to wait to see. I had to sell my fluffy mask recently as one of those things, money needed, etc. Not my fluffy mask. I sold that a long time ago. My Peach Fuzz mask. But I have to replace that spot. And so I got to wait to see which one I'm going to put there. So I got to see all 3 before I decide what goes there. But I can't see the 3rd one until Sunday. So let's see what number 2 is. So we got Heavy Metal. Okay, and this is, I forgot this one, but I like this one too. And this one is a big boy. We got Gargoyle. Look at this. And I know I've seen people get like the custom paint jobs. I'll get this guy in blue. I'll get this one in that and all that. But I like, for the most part, with the exception of eyes, I think I did do something once with having an eye change. Like, I think what Jeff has looks great. Look at that. That is very, very cool. And again, I haven't looked at it yet, but there you go. You see how nice and thick these bad boys are. So we have 2 brand new Death Studio masks in the collection. And now I'm really excited for the birthday opening because when I go through the list of the 3 I hope were there, like these 2 weren't on it. But these 2 are ones I really like, so please don't read that way. You know, it's just sort of when you do the ranking order. And there really was only one on the list that I looked at. I'm like, I hope that one doesn't pop up. So I got a 1 in 5 chance that one's not there. So even if it is, it's awesome. But this looks, I don't know, this is a lot gnarlier than I thought it would be. I really dig that. Maybe I'll have to put that. Let me show you my other Death Studio. You can see behind. See? You also have, well, not both. Well, no, the one is a copy of the Death Studio, the Chuchulo, but the Ogre, is it? You know, he is the Death Studio's mask. And my only other Death Studio mask I have now, it's up. You've seen many times before. I went behind me. It's the neon alien one. But folks, thanks for checking out my video. For those of you that watch for the horror content, I know the cards might have been a little distracting and all that, but, you know, we'll have card videos again, but probably not for a bit. But so now, most of the stuff you'll see here will be horror rated. But thanks, folks. Again, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Did any of you get masks? Let me know down in the comments. And be on the lookout for my Death Studio mask number 5 in the collection when I put up the birthday video on Sunday. Or knowing me, it probably won't go up to Monday. But till we meet again, folks. Peace.